Alright, welcome back for the first time. We're unreliable. That's right, we're unreliable. I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is there's a thing called ShadowPlay that effectively lets us record gameplay footage with no performance overhead. The bad news is it didn't give us any audio for our most recent two parts of Macedon, so we're going to have to deal with that. But right now you should be seeing me conquering Knossos, so I'm just going to do highlights. It turns out one of my armies has an agent in them that lets them have like 80% movement speed, so that's a thing we have. Pretty hard to argue with. One in the leg and one in the shoulder. And look, there's Sparta. Apparently Sparta was still alive, we never actually seen them get destroyed, so we decided we're going to take both our Knossan armies and head them south. We'll take the fleet as well. But our real big problem is Egypt never declared peace with us, so we're going to have to fight them. They've also got a fleet stoating about in these waters, so we need to get our army ashore and use our fleet as a diversion. And it does work, and I was pretty confident I could win. You know what? I think I could have won. I just forgot to move my men. To be honest, I'm quite happy you didn't get to see it. That seems like a synopsis of the whole goddamn fight. Close defeat, we lose pretty much half our fleet, but it doesn't matter, we're going to lose the other half shortly. And our men make it ashore, and we're like 80% campaign movement distance for one army and like 30% for the other. We're just going to be able to blitzkrieg through them, which is a weird thing for Greeks to do to Egyptians, but whatever. And there goes the rest of our fleet. It doesn't matter, we're going to reinstate them later anyway. They'll be the first navy, considering we've just conquered a city in Egypt, and then we keep our armies marching. So I'm trying to work out right now if I can just hide this guy in the tree and lure these guys out. This should be our first real big battle. It should be 2 armies versus 2 armies, maybe even 2 armies and a garrison. But it works. Simple as that. 1 army instead of 3. Plus the garrison, so it would have been 4 armies. That would have been a hell of a lot of men. And again, I don't even need to fight the fight. So since we captured that city, we were able to reinstate our fleet, and we bought a bunch of firepot ships, so that same fleet that sunk us the first time, now we get to sink the second time. So we'll chase it down, and then we'll build even more firepot ships, and that's us got a real first navy. And to be honest, that's been in a bunch of battles. We fought more battles than that than we have actually on the land. I can hear reverb as well, we'll try and ignore that. Then we continue our march to the second city, is this? Pretty sure. Yeah, we conquered one, we moved both our armies across to the second city. The only reason we can do that is because we're going to reinstate an army right now. Somewhere in the process of making this army, but I go, well, there's a region to the south. I mean, I could build guys, I could send them to the south. Look what this region could build. So that notion somehow takes me, and that's what we end up doing. Even worse than that, I go, well, I can build mercenaries, so if I just buy all the mercenaries, I've got the income for it. They can't have any of them. It'll be doubly beneficial. Then after that I realise the first army's in the south and the second army's in the north, so I go, well, if the second army's holding the city, why not send the first army down to capture whatever the hell this place is called? And that'll be us having 3 out of the 4. Then this turn I go, well, let's make it 4 out of the 4. We'll go down, we'll see what mercenaries we can get. I had to be careful not to hit the red boundary, because I was worried it was going to spend all my wee guys' movement points. And when checking mercenaries as well, I went, should I get them this turn or should I just wait? But I was worried he was going to spawn a general then get them all. And on top of that, elephants. And they aren't that expensive either. I thought they would have been worse. I thought they would have been a couple of thousand a turn, just to make them really encumbering. We have double movement bond, so we can't attack them. And then I go, why the hell not? Let's take Alexandria. The second army's still in good condition. Look at all those silver stripes. Look at what army he's got. Why the hell not take them? And we're not even going to fight the fight again. Those ratios are far too good for us to have to fight the fight. And down it goes. It's lagging a wee bit on my screen, hopefully it looks okay on yours. And they're the same basic culture as us, so we get to keep the places. A 3rd unit elephants, why the hell not? Oh, let's actually buy them, yep. So ideally what's going to happen here is all our elephants will die. 60% chance of winning isn't great, but I reckon if we fight it we'd probably have worse. We'd end up wasting the elephants. I don't really get to use them that much, so I think automating probably was the best decision here. And we did win. And on top of that, look what we lose. And you'll see that it shows us. I can't remember that. Yep, there it does. Not really anything. So we break down the 3 elephants anyway. I decide the first army's conquered that region back there, why not try and add another one in? We'll add in Memphis. But I realise I've used up too many movement points and I can't actually take them that turn. It's the second army that's got the crazy movement speed. Now we know. We kicked a wee army out of that region down there, so we've conquered a whole province, and these two regions here, and Knossos technically as well. So there's 6 regions in this one part, not too bad. Join us again for the next time.